order to elaborate or whatever. But I'm so weak at that hat being all the way past your eyebrows.
I was underneath the car.
I'm hollering.
I was in the rain and shit. I had to keep my face protected.
Mm-hmm. Trying to stay warm.
Oh, I need y'all to do my oil change.
Shit, I can do it all changes. Let me know.
Oh, big. Y'all do all that? You heard me? Like, hook me up. Because him and, yeah, my other homeboy talking about some
not a
nigga do oil
membership
change.
feature, so I don't know.
I don't fuck that dude last night.
That's the family membership. So I could do it or change. I'm just lazy. I'm super lazy, especially when it's wet outside.
It's recording.
Oh, okay. Cause I'm moving like this, and you're moving like that. We in sync, baby, yeah. Step by step. Cause I'm moving like this, and you're moving like that. We in sync, baby, yeah. Step by step. Step by step. Step by step. We in sync, baby, yeah. Step by step. Step by step. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Terrace Arnell. I'm back with another episode on Terrace TV. Today we have a couple of new faces and one old face. She's back with us again. I appreciate her for coming again. If y'all want to go around and introduce yourselves, I'm gonna start with Malika.
Okay, Hey, my name's Malika. I am a creative. I'm a fashion designer, a poet, and many other things. So I'm gonna leave that there.
Trill.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Trail, co-founder of the Create Spaces.
Where we're at now.
Yeah, and outside that, I'm a creative, film, photography, videography, directing, producing, marketing, all of the above.
The mysterious Paul. You don't have to go into details.
Definitely not gonna do that. What's up, y'all? My name is Paul. I don't care to go into my occupation, but yeah, I'm just a dude.
He's in a very professional silent field or whatever. But y'all know me, I'm Terrace. Yeah, I know me. Period. Today, I got the food today. Cause last time
Niggas was hungry.
we had some complications. And you know what's so funny? I Instacarted the groceries again, right? Same Instacart shopper.
What?
Wow.
So when she came, she was like, I think I was like explaining what had happened the last time, and she was like, yeah, that was me. I was like, oh, she was like, yes, you were really upset. I was like, I really was, and I do apologize. I was having a bad day. But you could see like in her face that she was like, yeah, you was angry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, sorry. But you did better today. Good job. Good job. But yeah, so today I wanted to talk about what Paul and I was talking about like a few days ago. We was talking about a lot of things, but he had asked me if things could be black. I personally feel like every situation is either black or white, but he don't feel like every situation can be black or white. Like,
No,
there's
context exists. You gotta have context to whatever the situation is. That's my argument.
What's an example of what y'all was
Yeah.
talking about?
Like the conversation started, you'd have to like throw me an example, right? But like murder, right? If you say all murder is wrong, if you have to murder someone in order to protect someone else, is that necessarily wrong, or is there a sense of some like sort of gray area in that. So like, is that a black and white situation? Like, no, you did that. That's it.
Yeah,
You're wrong.
I kind of agree with you, man. It's
Right.
depend on situations and why things. But I guess you could say like for black and white, when people say they was raped and an abortion and all that stuff too, like, is abortion wrong, you know, or is it like if I get raped, I should be able to do something,
Yeah.
you know, to protect my body. So, like, is that a gray area?
Even with extreme topics like that, like there's like a very, very few examples. There's like, is it a bad thing, you know, to be able to abort abort a fetus if you were raped? Like, do you want to have your raper's child?
Right.
You know, like,
Hell no.
so some people would take that as an option. But
Dang, I don't know what's wrong with me then. Because I would feel, and I feel like a lot of people would be like, what? But
I mean, when you hear it at first, it sounds crazy, but it's like,
no, I personally believe like, ooh, that's touchy because, but even though this is what I believe, that don't mean that like, I don't know how to put it, but sometimes I be feeling like things happen for a reason. So it's like, if you were to, it's a lot of people that get raped and don't end up pregnant. But I feel like if you got raped and you ended up pregnant, that you got pregnant for a reason. Like,
I see what you mean, because some people could look at that like, oh, that kid's a blessing. But then somebody else might be like, that's going to keep reminding them
Yeah.
of that situation. Because for me, I don't want to keep thinking about that.
Yeah.
So
I feel like, and actually, okay, so, which y'all know I'm gonna go spiritual. We had talked about this on Bible study our pastor had mentioned on Bible study, and was just talking about you go through challenges, and challenges happen to challenge you, like for the future or whatever. So it's like, I feel like, how do I put it? Like, if you did get raped or whatever and ended up pregnant and had that kid, although it may remind you of that situation, it may just be teaching you how to give more grace to people, maybe, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lesson in it. I feel like she's like, I'm not giving grace to nobody.
that's a hard.
Yeah.
No.
This one on top is like,
But let's not even stay on topic, because you don't have to talk about like rapes in particular, because that's such
Yeah.
an extreme.
I don't know. Murder is a tricky one too, because it's like, if I'm in the life or death situation and you dang near finna kill me and the only way to get out of it is to kill you, then I guess.
so if somebody did something to your family and you plan to come back on them later, you're saying that's wrong to
Yeah.
plan out to do revenge on somebody if they wronged your family.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, because we was just talking about Kill Bill.
Right, and she told me that was revenge, yeah. Nah,
Revenge killings.
I gotta see that movie. I just cannot be that.
I don't know, I think she was kind of wrong though. She was doing a lot of stuff.
She was doing a lot, but
It's like,
they
man,
was
you
trying to
killing
kill
her.
her
Kill Bill.
and her baby.
Kill Bill
Yeah.
is like
Who was planning it? Who was
Uma
the story?
Thurman.
Yeah, Vivica
Quentin
Fox
Tarantino
in there.
directed it.
I don't know none of them people. You
Listen.
know the director.
Now, she did go hard, but I guess some people, okay. This make me think of like, if somebody do something to you, who are you to tell them what their extreme is? Like, oh, you're doing too much. No, you did something, and now I'm reacting, and now you like, oh no, you took it too far. But hold on, but you got to do what you did,
Right.
Yeah.
and it wasn't too far for you. You
What
thought that
about
was
if there was a
okay.
person on the outside looking in? They saw something happen to you, you retaliated, and they were like, damn, what'd you do that for? Like, of course you can't tell nobody
This is
how to
so-
react or how to feel. But
Sometimes, okay, I can say sometimes people do take it like, you ain't have to do all that. But No, it's really no but, cause
There's really no
I don't
but.
know. Sometimes people do like, cause I was just talking to somebody recently, and the way that person responds to stuff, you be like, you need to calm down. But they like, no, cause they did this, da da da. I'm like, but maybe you could have handled it like this instead of taking it there. But
I also feel like for energy, like when you react to people doing stuff to you, and you like go so extreme like that, it's like you got to control yourself and don't let people get you. They winning every time you let them get you out of character. They winning. So it's like if you just be like, you're not gonna react to this, I'm just gonna. You don't bother. You don't affect me, and move forward.
that's making me think about like karma.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes somebody hurt us, we want to do something back to them, but sometimes you just gotta have to move forward. You just be like, all right, cause you're gonna get yours anyway. So let me just.
That's true.
Which that's my thoughts when it comes to murder, because it's like I don't know. I guess I haven't.
Well, let's lower the stakes because murder is extreme too.
But I'm saying even I feel like that's the most extreme stake that I could think of where I may be like, okay, it's a gray area, but anything else, nope, everything black and white.
Nah. Nah.
Everything else is black and white. It's either wrong or it's right.
Okay.
So that whole concept of cheating, somebody cheat on me, I'm cheating on them. Is that what you saying?
You
like,
wrong.
There's no way around that.
Yeah, you
If somebody cheat on you, you just leave.
Go about your ways.
Yeah, you leave.
Or don't do nothing at all. Deal with it.
What if you know how like in high school somebody making fun of you, right? Mm-hmm. Or somebody making fun of somebody else, and that kid that's getting made fun of just hauls off on dude, like just sticks him in this shit. Is that a rightful reaction?
That's wrong.
It's wrong, right?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, like he was talking about him, so you can't.
So
like she said,
words.
yeah, of course. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying that's like some people be like, okay, yeah, he was right for fucking them up because you can't just keep messing with people, leave people alone, and this and that. There's an argument for both sides, so there is a gray area. It's wrong, but it's kind of right.
No, that don't make it a gray area.
I think it does.
That's super. That's what I'm saying. See, that's blatantly wrong. Like the only way.
How's it blatantly wrong?
Because just because somebody talking about you, you felt the need to put your hands on them. You don't have no self-control.
I don't want to.
So what? They punch you first, then what? You have a right to punch them back, but like you could have walked away. If somebody punch you or put their hands on you, right?
God did say if you get hit, turn the other cheek.
All right.
Are you doing that?
You think you doing that though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lie again. Like
Right.
I have
somebody
not
come
put my
punch her right
hands.
now. She ready.
I ain't put my hands on nobody in like a long time.
yeah. Cause who's okay? Well, I highly think you're being disingenuous if you think that if somebody hits you today, you're just gonna be like.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect or I'm not perfect, so I'm not gonna do the right thing all the time. No, I'm not saying that that's what I would do. But when it's all said and done, I'm wrong for because I'm gonna probably swing back.
You be wrong for hitting somebody,
But I'm not. Yeah, yeah, I would be wrong.
just flat out right wrong. So if your son came back home, it's like, yeah, this dude was trying to bully me and he hit me in the face, so I hit him back. And then like I got in trouble for fighting at school.
What you gonna say to him?
You gonna be like, why the fuck is you hitting people? Or you gonna be like,
You defended yourself, son. That's good.
good job.
What you gonna teach him?
I have to pray about that. I'm gonna have to pray about that, cause I don't know. I have always still on my baby ain't gonna be going to public school, but that has definitely been or school period. Actually, he's not going to because I want him to be homeschooled, but. That has been a thought though. Just to say if it don't work out the way I planned and he don't be homeschooled, him going, because you always hear about moms like I fight kids and all that kind of stuff, or like they be quick to try to confront the parent of the other kid that may have done something, but it's like Oh, I don't know. I've thought about that so many times. Like, what would I do in that situation if somebody? I think about that often. Like,
Would you whoop a kid's ass?
no. I wouldn't. Their parent? Maybe. But the kid?
That's probably worse in that scenario. You randomly fucking up the parent instead of.
That's not random. Their kid randomly swings on my child.
Are you?
So you just gonna out of nowhere just punch the parent?
No, I'm
They
going
might
to
not
the.
want to fight, and you just gonna go up and just swing.
No,
Like, it's for you.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's
But
for
I
my
mean,
son.
like, confront them and like see what's up. Like, not gonna lie, cause I mean, which I've learned as of recently, that you can't necessarily blame the parent for the child's behavior or whatever.
Right.
But if I confront that parent and I can feel the energy, like, you know, you should raise your child better, I'm gonna let you.
Energy. What if the parents just like, I don't even know what the fuck they doing here. Like I'm working all the time. It's a similar story.
Then I might want to swing because you should be worried. What's your opinion? I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I was talking to somebody recently telling them that two wrongs don't make a right.
For sure.
Now, personally, and I want to work with kids, and I've worked with kids before, so this is fun. Actually, let me talk about a situation that just happened at my son's school.
Ooh.
We were in the office. We were waiting for his teacher to come get him, and there was some little boy in there. He was bigger than my son, and my son was kind of he's only 5, so he's just in play mode, you know. Mm-hmm. So he started growling at the little boy, just messing with him.
Growling.
Yeah, like he was in play mode.
He didn't have autism or nothing, though.
I don't know what.
That's
I don't know.
what
I think
kids do.
the boy that was
that's
in the
just funny.
office. Yeah, the boy that was in the office. I think he just always getting in trouble. Mm-hmm. So he's just a problem child. Period. Maybe I should take that back. Hold on, because I don't know that kid like that. But I see him in the office often. That's why I'm saying that. Mm-hmm. So now my son, like I said, he see another boy. He just in play mode. Like he just trying to play. So this little boy swung on my baby, and he's bigger than my son. And
Well, how old are the kids?
This is elementary school, but my son is a 5. He in preschool. This little boy had to be probably about 2nd grade, but he got a little weight on him, and you could tell he would hurt my baby. So I'm like, no. Mm-hmm. So I just told him, like, yes, you want to mess some kids up if they touch your kid, but I'm like, I'm an adult, so I can use my words. I can talk to this kid. So, and knowing I work with kids anyway, I said, don't put your hands on my son.
For sure.
And I stood right there the whole time until my son's teacher came, because you better not touch him again, because then I'm going to move you out the way. I don't got to hit you. I don't got to fight no kid. First, I can move you out the way.
Exactly.
And
that
I can
would be
talk
my
to you.
reaction.
And then another thing, we can't just be touching people's kids either, because we don't know who coming behind them. Yes, I'm coming behind my son, just like I'm coming behind somebody coming behind him. Mm-hmm. So we can't just be touching people's kids. Now let's say my son get into a fight at school, or somebody is bullying my son. Yes, I'm going to. This is why I want my son to be able to have conversations with me. And just like you said, I want to homeschool my son. But even outside of that setting, he could be at the park. He could be wherever. Where's the adult? Who's your guardian? Because, yes, I can say, but because you just can't address everybody's kids, because I don't want nobody just walking up to my son addressing him. So please come find me. Please, where's your mother?
Exactly.
So that way, if I am saying something to you, your mother is present. And she knows I'm going to talk to your mom, and I'm going to talk to you. Because we're not going to do that.
Exactly.
What if that situation happened and they were in high school? Would you then address the kid?
How can I
feel
would
like
I
it would be the
address
same
them?
thing.
I feel I'm not, because of course they're older, but it's in
They're able to comprehend what you're
exactly.
saying. And they know better.
Exactly.
At that point.
So I'm definitely. That's why I need to hear both sides. What's going on?
Them,
Why are
them
you?
the rude ones though? You know, high school kids.
High school
And
kids
I don't
are
like
rude.
disrespectful
Man,
kids.
it's so. Oof,
They make you
it's
want to
bad.
snatch
Man.
them up.
So if that whole
He said,
situation
"Man."
happened that you talking about with your son, that happened and your kid was in high school and that happened,
It's definitely going to be different, because
would you then Spartan kick that kid?
Nah, I wouldn't.
no,
I still wouldn't kick them
I'm
or
still not
nothing.
going to put my hands on that kid, because, like I said, just like I'm coming
Yeah.
behind my son, somebody coming behind their child. And if my son getting bullied, we need to figure out. I'm talking to. I need to talk to teachers. I need to talk to what's the people called, administrative people, the people in charge at the school. How long has this been going on? That's why if it's a cycle, I need my son to keep letting me know what's going on. Or are you telling this to somebody? How long has this person been bothering you? And don't just go put it in your hand. You can't just be putting your hands on people's kids now. Because my mom used to tell me, look. Hold on, because she said 2 things. If somebody hit you, hit them back. Then it went to, if somebody hit you, tell the teacher. If they do it again, then hit them back.
Yeah, that's how it was for me growing up. My mama always told me, if you get hit, run. You better go tell. Like, she never wanted me. She always told me, not to fight back. But I feel like if you do that, if you tell your kid to go tell somebody, then this kid gonna know that they can keep picking on your kid. So.
Do you have any children?
I don't have any kids. No.
If you had a son, or let's say you had a daughter, because it's different for guys. Let's say you got a daughter, she's getting bullied in school. Kind of same situation, right? What would you do?
Well, I would, for the first time, it'll be tell the teacher just to see if this is a one-time thing. Our kids just be on the playground playing. But if my kid coming home every day and see it's the same person doing the same thing, then that's when I'll probably be like, all right. So if this same person, and you could tell it's getting to your kid, like it's bothering you. Now you need to start teaching your kid to defend themselves because this is the same person, and this can become a cycle with every school they go to and every person, and not just in middle school or high school or elementary, but they're gonna be dealing with this in life. Yep. People feeling that they can walk over your kid, and if ain't nobody there them to go tell, you tell your kid that they just stuck in this mentality that they can be abused. So eventually, if it's the same people, you need to start telling your kid, like, look. This ain't the goal for your kid. You need to start fighting back.
Right.
So
okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm putting my son in martial arts now, because I still want him to learn discipline. I don't just want him to just be reactive. Like, learn to use your words.
Learn how to de-escalate situations too.
And don't just be letting nobody just punk you. Like, no.
Yeah.
I feel like, I wonder if that played a part into nowadays why I be letting people play with me sometimes, because my mama had that mentality of don't hit people back. Like, if I got into a fight at school, especially, now don't let me lose, that's gonna be, I'm definitely finna get a whoop. But period, like if I get in trouble, period, at school, I would get a whooping regardless. Like, I wonder if that takes effect on how now I'm just so used to like just letting because a lot of times a lot of people be expecting me to react in certain situations, and I'm like, nah, I'm just not built to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not even built to give it that much energy unless it really gets me, or maybe something like other things done built up. If you ever do see me explode, it probably was other stuff on top of that, but most of the time I'm like, yeah, whatever.
So, okay. Because it took me a while to get to that point, because I was actually bullied growing up until, like, I was like, you know what? Start hitting people. You got to start fighting back. Because I didn't know, like, what was the term? Joning or, like, flaming people. I couldn't do that. I could fight, though. So, like, if you talked about me long enough and I got upset, we about to fight. If I tell you to shut up and you don't, I'm getting ready to hit you. But now it's like people be doing stuff to me and I can dismiss them with a smile. I can really kill them with kindness. I don't have to. I can talk to somebody just like this, and they probably going off. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep talking with this soft tone. No,
you hear me?
Because you're gonna keep getting upset because I'm not upset. And that's what I had to learn.
Teach kids how to joan back. Like you should.
You
should probably join on your kids. Say some stuff so they can be able to. They don't start crying when somebody say they head big. You be like, boy, if you don't get your little old.
I only know how to state facts. Like I do not know how to join.
Exactly. That was my thing. Oh, you gonna say that? All right. Watch what I'm getting ready to say, because you about to be heat.
Because you can't read.
Hey,
I read better than you.
If they really can't read, you gotta make sure your kid know how to play on the words. He don't know how to read. I bet. This is what you gonna say next.
Okay, I got a question real quick. This is completely different. It's off topic. What would y'all say is one of the biggest things that y'all dislike about yourself, and why?
I got personal.
Right. I'm sorry, I had to switch it up.
Ooh, I can say, we already kind of on this topic, but how long it takes me to the thought that what's coming to me is say no. It's basically like set a boundary with a person. It's like I'll keep taking stuff. I'll keep dealing with it, and I'm like, ugh, they making me feel this way, but I still won't speak up. I just keep letting them do stuff, and it's because I don't like to
cause confrontation.
Yeah, I avoid conflict.
Me too.
There we go. But now
You took mine.
It's like you gotta start addressing it because I'll be concerned about how people will react.
Because if you react the wrong way, now I might have to react the wrong way. But you know what I'm saying? That's how I be feeling though. But
I think it was more so me worrying about how I was going to react based off, yes, this person may react this way, but then I think about, okay, I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to get upset. I don't want them to see me like this. And I don't want to make this person upset. I'm just trying to be nice to people. Like, you know, nice mean foolish. I'm not about to sit up here and keep doing that.
yeah, I feel you on it.
That's a good one.
What you think, True?
I would say mine. I would tie that one in as well, but I think my big one is like assuming that everyone has the same common sense mentality that I do, and things should be done the way I thought was common sense, but people wasn't raised or think like you, so you can't assume everybody. So that's real. I know that's like real something, and it's like everybody's just supposed. You just supposed to know. I thought everybody was raised this way. And they don't be, and you kind of be upset and irritated with stuff that you feel like it should be done a certain. Or
I think a lot of people have that
Yeah.
flaw. It's like, or I guess most people with common sense.
yeah.
That's why That's why
I do feel like a lot of stuff is common sense. It's like I ain't the only one, right? That think this is just
It
like
definitely
All sense
is certain
ain't
things that.
But common
Yeah.
sense is like,
Oh,
I don't know, like I guess only a majority of people would know that. So I mean, even if it's like, we know the stove is hot, most people know the stove is hot, but it's select few that just don't. So they keep slapping their hand on the stove. It's like common sense to you.
Yeah, like
Right.
last night I went to the store. Somebody was literally standing like this close to me, and I'm like, I thought common sense would be like, you know, that you just, especially with COVID, we stand away from each other. But when you stand in and I can feel your clothes on my
Personal space.
yeah, I thought personal space was a norm.
What is your reaction to that? Because when people be
give them
super
that look.
close to me in the store, I be like,
I try to give you a look to be like, you're a little close, and then I adjust myself to be like, okay, this is too much, and then they'll move up.
they get clout.
And I'm like, you didn't catch the hint, so I'm like, I'm trying to be nice. And like, if I explode on you, they be like, oh, he's having a bad day. No, you in my space right there, like.
So, but
yeah.
when what do you do? So when they scoot back up, after you done scooted up, then what?
They scooted back up.
I like usually just you could just tell I'm like irritated. I shake my leg. Or,
But you don't say nothing. See, that's that
never
that's
say
that
nothing.
thing
That's why I say
right
I'm tied
there.
into that too.
Because
Like,
that'll be me too.
I won't say
I
nothing.
be living. I'll be
Could
like,
you
I'll
just-
keep
Or
looking
driving
back.
down the street and somebody riding you know, behind.
In
Just
that
like,
situation, you
dude,
can-
like, why are you riding my bumper? Because if I slam my brakes right now, we both done, you know. So
In that situation, couldn't you just ask, like, hey, could you back up? Like, in the least hostile way possible.
no, I just try to make adjust. I mean, I could,
Yeah.
but I usually just make adjustments
But it's
where I
just the
feel like
thought
they
of-
catch the hint, or I like deep breath, you know. So they'd be like, okay, something wrong with him. He'll irritate, but they never
they
catch
still-
on, you
yeah.
know.
Well, it's hard. Not everyone has the ability to understand, like, obvious shit. Unless you literally say it to them. Like, hey, man, can you back up a little bit? Like,
Then they feel like they did something wrong, you know. You,
or
you
just
make them
gotta
feel like
ask in
shit.
the nicest,
You know?
in the most humble way possible. Like, look, no bass in your voice. You sound like, you know, a little girl. But like, hey, man, could you back up a little bit?
I feel like it goes back to like what she was saying in like avoiding a reaction, because that be me too. And not even just avoiding a reaction, I'm a very empathetic person. So like
me
if
too.
I feel like I hurt somebody's feelings in any type of way, I do not want to feel that energy on
That's
me.
the cancer in us. 'Cause I
So
be
it's
the
like
same
to
way.
turn
I
around and be like,
"I
can you
don't wanna
scoot back?
be
Then it mean like, then they gonna be like, I'm so like this lady, oh my goodness, I was at the store early this morning and I'm standing in line, just standing there, and I'm like, I feel my ankles getting turn around. Because it be women 50, 60 that be wearing booty shorts and crop tops and stuff like that. How
If
you feel
see
about
them-
that?
If you see,
It's not all right, girl. You rolled my ankles over 3 times. You don't like that. You don't like that. Sometimes you don't know how to not be so blunt. Cause I'm moving like this, and you're moving like that. We in sync, baby, yeah.